Postgame, head coach Sparky McEwen, a sigh of relief already here, coach, after a 31-21 victory over Northern Michigan. Coach, just some initial thoughts on today's game.
It's a good win. It's a good win for us, and our boys are working hard, man. We play so hard. We're still making mistakes, and they know it. But any coach will tell you that if you make those many mistakes and you still win the game, it's signs of a team that can be pretty good. So we got some work to do, but other than that, man, offensively, we were pretty solid. Defensively, we played well. The offense put us in some tough situations, and defense came through, and bailed us out. Special teams, in one area of the game, with special teams we did well, and then there was other areas where with penalties, we shot ourselves in the foot. So it's things we definitely can clean up. But as a coach, you look for effort. You want to see how guys are competing. Are we hitting? Are we executing the scheme? And I'm seeing some very, very positive things out this group, but we got a long way to go. That was obviously a non-league game, and the next time we see those folks, it's going to be up at their place, and it's going to be really hard, in the dome, to get one there. And our players know it. After the game, those guys are like, round one, we know it was a hard-hitting affair, and we're going to go back, get healthy, and get ready for next week.
Caleef, for you, over 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, both coming in the first quarter. They score on their opening drive. You guys come right back. How important was that to tie up the game early?
Very important. Big shout out to the O-line. They had a great day blocking. We just had to come back, hit them back in the mouth.
Coach, back to you. Another key play in the contest. You guys are up 14-7. Shaq Floyd, 40-yard, pick 6. How big of a momentum swing was that for you guys?
It was huge. It was huge. We talk often on this team about the peaks and valleys of the game, and I'm so proud of the guys that they didn't get down. They never got down, and there were so many things happening, as lowlights, in that game. And then I watched the team. The defense got the offense back, then the offense gets the defensive back, and then the special teams came through for us. So, plenty of things going on, and I could honestly tell you that a number of these mistakes are what we call young mistakes. Our veterans are pulling us through. So when Shaq got that pick, that was a nice veteran move, to make that happen. So hats off to him, hats off to our rest of our defense. And once again, man, our defense just played stellar. And we're going to clean some things up over there as well.
Jalen, for you, 9 tackles to lead the team. You guys, the game kind of hung in the balance a little bit. You guys are up 10. Cy Barnett with a punt that pins them at the 1-yard line. They then killed about 6 minutes of clock. But talk about just sticking in with that drive. They end up hitting the right goal post and missing a field goal, and that pretty much sealed it for you guys. So talk about that drive and what that was like and how big that was to stop them.
Well, pretty much with the defense, like all game, I was just telling all the guys, just sorry about that. It's gonna be highs and lows game to piggyback off what Coach said. Just really telling them guys like, it'll be all highs and lows. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
And then you guys get that go-ahead touchdown or to increase your lead 31-21, Coach. For you, what a catch in the back of the end zone by Roy Livingstone.
Oh, it was huge. Another veteran that came through. It was a vet move that made things happen for us. And, if you think about this here, I think they missed 2 field goals. And our guy, I think, made 2 field goals. So, that's kind of a difference in the game. That's how evenly, this game was played. So, hats off to Northern, man. They made it tough on us, and we knew going in. The players talk about it. They know. They talked to the young guys and said, man, it's going to be a war. It's going to be a war, and it's not going to change when we go up there. It's the expectation. Our guys understand we have a standard around here, and the standard is to be physical and to play hard. And I know the coach on the other side. He's the exact same way. So, but we're going to take this one. The boys played hard. We'll take a day off tomorrow. And our guys know the rule. Come back on Monday, ready to go.
Got 2 new quarterbacks this year, Jason Whitaker and also Johnny Saavedra. They both played today. They've both played in both games so far for you guys. Assess their play right now and moving forward.
2-0.
Yep.
2-0. That's all I can tell you. 2-0, man. It's, our guys know, man, it's about the team. It's about we. Both those kids are playing well for us. Both are good leaders. One's a captain and one's a leader. And it's amazing. I haven't had 2 guys, like that. And having both those guys, if you think about it, J-Dub had some key runs in there. And we thought with what they were doing schematically, we kind of felt like we need to go with a guy that can, run the ball inside a little more. They did a nice job adjusting, to some of the things we're doing in the run game. So nice chess match with both coordinators. Our coordinator against their coordinators, man, it was one of those matches that, from the football purists, you love seeing, the chess match.
Caleef, last question for you. Last week you guys were very successful on third down. I know a year ago we were under 30%. Today you guys go 8 for 12 on third down. How important is it to sustain those drives and keep the ball in your possession?
It's very important to keep it going. Again, shout out to the O-line. They had a hell of a day last week, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I feel like it's very important for us to be able to move the ball.
Coach, last question for you and for the interview here. You got Northwood next week, another non-league contest, but obviously you're familiar with the Timberwolves. What do you expect from that contest?
Man, it was an ex-GLIAC opponent, and these guys, just like Northern, they're very familiar. Both of these guys will tell you it's going to be a tough game. Mm-hmm. It's going to be another war. We're very familiar with them. Coach Haynes does a great job with his guys, and, it'll be a good time for alumni to come back and, see friends and continue to help us build this thing. We're a young program. We're a young program just trying to, gain a little respect. With 2-0, we'll be able to heal up a lot easier when you win a football game. And we know we got some more hitters coming in here come next week on the homecoming.
Yep, homecoming next Saturday, 2 o'clock against Northwood. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.